So, what is up, everybody? My name is Starblazer, and or you can just call me Logan, because that is my name, Logan. Um, I'm just here to talk about something that is real and that could be going on in everyone's lives, probably, maybe, or has been going in everyone's lives, or is still, or will be, because you can't touch it and it will obviously become a factor in your life at some point. Um, as you can see by the um, the name of this video, or what I set it up to be, um, it's truthfulness. Um, being truthful is something that you should have with you in your life. You should make it part of your life, and you should always have it with you in every single thing that you do, whether it is talking to people, whether it is being in a relationship, whether it is doing your job. You should always be truthful, because not being truthful and not telling the truth could potentially lead you to lose whatever it is that you're not being truthful to. And I realized that when you're not truthful, the outcome of that is you will always lose whatever it is. And it sucks, because when you're not truthful, you end up just hurting every single thing that you've ever gained. And that sucks, but it's the truth. And I only realized that. And sometimes you wish that you could go back and change what you did, but you can't. And so you live with that guilt, and you can't change it. Even though sometimes there is ways how you can, and there's some ways in which is impossible. And sometimes you're gonna have to accept that. And it hurts, but you have to accept it. Um, all I'm trying to say is just don't lie, because lying's not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna lead you to lose everything, and it kind of sucks, but you're just gonna have to accept it. And in whatever situation it goes into, even if it's a relationship, be truthful, and always try to listen to what the other person has to say before you say anything, whether it's you being right or you being wrong. You just have to listen, speak, and only speak the truth. You shouldn't find ways on how to win, but you should try to cooperate with the person and find ways how you can better yourself. Whether it's writing a letter, or a message, or even just a hug, or just something like that. But you have to be truthful, Because telling the truth will always set you free, as they say. But if you're not truthful, you end up lying, and that's where the habit comes in, where that's your only way out, and you begin to lie more, and you eventually begin to believe your lie that you started. And sometimes, when you realize it's too late, where your actions has lead you at rock bottom and you have no way out, that's when you realize what you actually did. Where you just end up hurting the person or anyone, depending on the situation, and there's no way out, and you just have to live with it. And that kind of sucks, but it was your own fault. And sometimes you wish that you just stopped and realized what you were doing in that moment, and you could just change it, but you can't, because that's impossible. So then you just live with that guilt, because that's all you can do. There's nothing more that you can do, there's nothing less that you can do. You just have to live with it. Whether it's work, a relationship, as I said. But a relationship is the most important one. Because once you hurt the person's not going to be able to trust you again. And once the person doesn't trust you, then there's no relationship anymore. There could be ways on how you can eventually work through it, but there's also the chance of you not being able to, and it's just broken afterwards. And you're gonna have to understand that it hurts, but you're gonna have to understand that right now you can't do anything about it because it's not your choice. You had a choice, but you don't have one now. I've done so much mistakes in my life where I just regret it because I left away good things that I had. Sometimes I wish I could change it, even though I am, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So I have to live with the guilt, and I have to know that me trying won't solve anything, because that's just the hard, cold truth of every single thing. My life is not perfect, even though you can make other people's lives perfect, where you can make them feel perfect, and that's what I'm trying to do. But this is a chance where I know that I might make a mistake, and that everyone is bound to make a mistake at some point. But it all depends on what kind of mistake it is, because some mistakes you can't return from, and some mistakes you can return from. Sometimes I just wish that I was better. And I know I can't change anything about myself because I'm me. I can't, but I also can in small ways And I wish that I could, because I just want to make people understand that I really am being real, and I really am trying. Because with all my actions that I have done, with everything that I am trying to do now, is me being real and being truthful. Because I know that I have lied in my life. Everyone has lied, but it all depends on the level of it. A small lie can turn into a big lie, which can ruin your life and ruin everything that you've known. But in that moment where you have the chance to change it, you have to take it. Because if you don't, you're just gonna end up ruining everything. So that's why I'm here making this live thingy. I know there's not a single person in this thing, and that's okay. I don't expect there to be people. Um, but all I'm trying to make you guys realize is that if you ever lied about something to a person, to your work, to whatever, be truthful. Because if you have the chance to change it, please actually change it. Stop whatever you're doing and talk. Talk your way out of it. Not by lying, but by being mindful and open minded and telling the truth. Because telling the truth is way better than lying. Because lying is gonna get you nowhere. Please, I am begging you. I am speaking from experience. And I hate the fact that I have experienced it. So, I am begging everyone that will potentially watch this after, it's not live anymore. I beg of you to be truthful about everything that you do, whether it's actually physically doing something or speaking it or thinking about it. Be truthful and open minded, because that's gonna get you so far. You can't keep lying to yourself and you can't keep lying to people. I beg of you, please, please just be truthful. Because it sucks once you know there's no way of fixing it, of fixing anything. So that's all I ask. Please just tell the truth. Don't lie about anything. Don't think about lying. Just know that when you in that predicament, when you have the chance to actually fix something that you've gained, just talk about it. Be reasonable. Because it sucks when you can't do anything about it, when you are letting go of something that's so precious to you, that even once was precious to you. Please just be truthful about it. Right now I'm thinking of so much things. I've heard so much people. And all I want to do is try to fix it. And even though I can't right now, no, I'm not even gonna say even if I can one day, because I don't know if that's possible. I just want to be truthful about everything. I'm even admitting that I am a liar. That I'm not original. That I'm not anything. I'm not trying to spit out all my problems that I have, or saying that I'm fake or I'm no good or anything like that. I'm not trying, pardon, to make myself the victim of anything. But I am saying that I'm not truthful at some points, and I admit that, and I am trying to be a better person, not just for me but for everyone that is around me. And if I can't try, at least, then at least this is an attempt of me trying to be truthful, because I know that I'm not a good person. There is good traits, but I feel like I'm not a good person. And right now I am trying to be a good person, because I know I can be a good person. So I am trying to let that part of me come out, and I'm trying not to lie to people about things, and I am just trying to become truthful and more open and more realistic, because I know that I'm a weird person. I know I'm really weird. Um, but all I want to do is make people realize that I am actually me, and I'm not some wall that I placed in the place of me being me, but as the raw addition or feature or DLC of me, to show that I am being real and I'm being truthful. I've said truthful so much times throughout this live thingy. There's only one person in this thing. I'm not directing this to anyone. I might be, but I don't think, I don't know. But if you get this, um, I am not making excuses anymore for any of my actions, because I know what I did and I am owning up to it. Everyone else is probably thinking what I did, but all I'm saying is this is me being fresh, being more truthful about what I feel, about what I do as a person also, because I feel like most of my actions just cause me to feel like this. And I'm not talking about what's going on in my personal life, but to you guys as well. I'm not doing this for content based things. I am doing this because this is the only way I can express how I feel in moments like this. So, if you are thinking of lying to a person that you really care about, or just straight up thinking on scenarios that you know are not the real thing that you would do, but so a person did and it worked for them, don't do it, because it's not gonna work at the end of the day. What you should do is first think about what you should do, be reasonable, talk it out, cooperate with the person, because You don't want to lose a person that really cares about you, or cared about you, because it sucks once you lose them. And even if there's a slight chance that you can fix it, take it. But it all lies on the person. Because once they say that there's no chance of you trying to fix it, there's no point, then you know you really messed up. And it sucks because it all fell on your choices. This is just me speaking my mind about what I feel. I don't know who's gonna see this. I don't know what's gonna happen to this video. I don't know anything right now. Um, but life is really short. I know a lot of people says that, but it is true. Take every chance that you can. Talk, please. Please talk. Please just trust me. And I know trust is also a thing that once it's broken, you can never fix it again. Even if you can, it's gonna take a while, a long while. But it takes a, but once it's there again, it's amazing. But I'm speaking from my heart right now. Please just talk it out. Reconcile. Because it sucks being alone. It really does. And it's not a fun idea to hurt people's feelings. It's really not. Speaking from my heart, I regret a lot of things that I have done throughout my life. And there's so much more things I do. And I just wish I could get the chance to actually fix every single thing that I broke. Because right now on my mind there's so much things that I just wanna fix. I just wanna fix it. But I know I can't. Because that chance is not there anymore. And I wish it was there. Please, again, be truthful. Whether it's in any situation, just be truthful. Because it sucks when you don't get the chance to. Trust me, it sucks. All I wish is that I wish that I could fix everything that I damaged in my life. Every single bad choice that I've done or made, I regret it. And I admit that I suck because I made those choices in the first place. And to anyone that feels like this, be truthful. And I'm speaking to you as well. I'm being truthful and I'm being real. Because everything that I've done throughout these past few days, writing out my feelings, trying to expressing trying to express them as well. That's me showing that I am not like how I was. me lying about a lot of things, that is not me. I am actually being 100% honest and truthful to everything that I am saying. Because lying isn't a good way out. Because once they are gone, you are stuck with nothing but memories. And this is so true, but memories hurt because there's nothing that you can do about it. You can just think about it. So, the memory of you lying, the memory of me lying, is a memory that hurts because I regret everything that I've lied about. And I wish that I could show that I am being honest. Even if it's in this live stream, even if it's in the letter that I wrote, the letters that I wrote. I just want you to know that I am honest and I'm not lying, and I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. I don't want to hurt myself because I just want everyone to be okay. That's all I want. I don't want to hurt anyone, whether it's by me saying things, doing things. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings anymore because it sucks. I want to be the person that you can go to, you can message, you can talk your feelings out, because I want to build that trust again. And I hope this thing goes to. I hope that this video hits the right kind of spots in a person's life, because I don't know if this thing is gonna even reach out, but if it does, I just want to say that I hope everything that I've said, every single word that I've done in this 30 minutes of just speaking out my feelings, I hope that you can understand that I am not lying, but I am being truthful about everything that I have said. Just be truthful, guys. Don't lie. Talk it out in that moment. And I am sorry for everyone that I have hurt. And I hope that everyone can forgive me as well. Because it sucks that I can't do anything about it. But just experience. Yeah.